Let's go to Tim Blair, blogger to The Nation, who you can read via the Daily Telegraph whenever you like. Great to talk to you again, Tim. I've got to go straight to a grab here because thanks to your blog, I've seen this. I hadn't realised this. This is Joe Biden. I showed it at the top of the program. Joe Biden talking about the famed and ever-threatening and useful US military.
In the United States military, every vehicle is going to be climate friendly. Every vehicle. We're going to vote. No, I mean it. We're spending billions of dollars to do it.
That'll have Beijing worried, won't it? A climate-friendly US military.
I like the way he just stared down the camera there, daring people to challenge him on the climate-friendly weapons. Does anyone, just give him an arrow, point him in the right direction so that he doesn't, he's talking off to the side. Who knows what hallucinations he was having. But I also love the fact that 5 years ago, 10 years ago, if a comedian came up with a line about climate-friendly thermonuclear weapons, for example, it would be a good joke. Now it's real. You've got companies like Raytheon. God knows what their body count is over the decades. Raytheon are putting out publicity statements about how they're endeavouring to make the world better for their children by having climate-friendly missiles. Yeah, the kids will be great.
Joe Biden's going to come up with net zero napalm.
Yes, I know. I mean, everyone will love it, apart from the people scalded to death by it. He's a fantastic human being and not senile at all.
It is such a worry. But if, of course, he decided to retire early illness takes hold of him, he'll be replaced by the Vice President who enlightened us all about the wonders of space. Have a look.
Space is exciting. It spurs our imaginations, and it forces us to ask big questions. Space, it affects us all, and it connects us all.
Asking the big questions there, connected by space.
Space connects us all. So how does that work? Isn't space like... Space is the gap between you and someone else, right? You're not connected by nothing. Also, was she aware that she was addressing members of the military there, who typically, unless I'm mistaken, have to be older than 3.5, which is where her speech was pitched at. She was talking to kindergartners or younger, preschool, talking to preschoolers about space. These people are adults. It was extraordinary. She's got this great gift for making Joe look good. That's all I can say.
Yeah, space. There could be space connecting certain parts of her cranium, I think, just at the moment. Let's have a look at one last look at Joe Biden. You mentioned him sort of losing direction again. He's done it again. As someone pointed out on social media, it's not difficult. There's an audience in front of you and there's a backdrop behind you, so you have to either go left or right. Let's see which way he goes. Just have someone there to help him.
A 50-50 shot every time, and he always chooses the wrong option. You'd think you'd know, basically, having walked on the stage in the first place, where you might walk off. But in the intervening period, something spatial happens, and he just loses his path.
Now, you colonised about the battle for Wentworth this week. We were just talking about Dave Sharma versus Allegra Spender, and you were obviously watching the Sky News debate that Kieran Gilbert hosted with them last week, and there was a fantastic exchange where they were asked about whether they had electric cars and solar panels at home. Here's some of their answers.
I've got one of the Commonwealth vehicle scheme. My family's got one car between the 5 of us. I've also got a little scooter, a Vespa.
I can't have an electric vehicle because I don't have a garage and I don't have a driveway. So I've got a hybrid. I also have a diesel car, actually.
She has the virtue signalling hybrid and she's got the diesel to wander off into the country on the weekend. We should all live like that.
I love the fact that your green-inclined politicians are calling for significant, massive change in Australia that will require people, not just to, change their jobs or perhaps even lose them, but certainly industries are going to alter in massive ways, and these people are expected, for the good of the environment, that they must accept those changes. Now, these two guys, Spender and Dave, all they have to do to install solar panels or to have a house that can accept an electric car is change addresses. Just move.
Yeah, they could. It's all about do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah. They just pretend as though their circumstances are utterly unchangeable. Like, what terrible luck. I live in a multi-million-dollar strata bit. Oh, well, just have to live with it.
Thanks for joining us again, Tim. Thanks for pointing out the hypocrisy. Tim Blair there. You can get his stuff via the Daily Telegraph website.